Thank you for joining us today. We are so excited about the new STEM building. We can't wait until you're able to see it in person. The new STEM building will be a 6-story building that will have space for classes in the natural sciences and in math. There will be beautiful new lab facilities for students and interactive classrooms, and there will be study spaces. And I can't wait to see how it all feels when we have all of these different disciplines coming together into the same space.
The current facilities, it's a mixture of facilities. Some were designed for holding labs, but some were not. They're retrofitted into the buildings.
For many years, we kind of made do in various classrooms around campus. We made do here in my office. There was another office that we kind of turned into a little mini lab. So the idea that there's going to be a dedicated anthropology lab is just incredibly exciting for all of us, both because some of my colleagues have space that they're gonna maybe do a little bit of research in, but most importantly that our students are gonna have a place to be and come so that they can interact with all of the great materials that help us learn more about who we are as humans.
When you're in lab, you really get that hands-on experience where you're taking what you're learning in the classroom and you're being able to apply that, to really see how your skills can reinforce what you're learning in the classroom and how that's going to prepare you to be a chemist or to go into the fields where chemistry is thriving.
Mathematics, like many things, you would never think of trying to get proficient at tennis or the violin or something like this without actually, doing it. So it needs to be a very doing-oriented space. The more senses you use, not just reading and writing, but speaking and hearing and interacting, the more your body and your brain integrates it into a whole.
I remember the first time that I got to be a part of an experiment. I was like, whoa, you can see yourself. It's one thing, right, to see yourself or not see yourself in your textbook. It's another thing to say, whoa, I contributed to this science. And so for me, having research spaces, having dedicated lab spaces it's really the key for that transformational experience from students going from being just consumers to being producers.
The STEM building is going to cater to all of the other students, the undergraduate and even graduate students who need broad-based, hands-on laboratory exercises. And for me, that's what, higher education is all about, is getting to a larger number of students and gearing it towards them. So it's student-oriented.
By getting this new lab room for Astronomy Lab, I'm so excited because we're going to put out a lot of demo materials and a lot of equipments that students will have access. So that's something I'm excited about.
One major asset for this space for us that we see is the ability to schedule classes in space that is fully accessible, and so that we can facilitate learning for all of our students regardless of need is very important.
Lots of folks have done renovations, but this one I think is unique in the breadth of disciplines that are represented in the space, from psychology to kinesiology, to chemistry, to math, to biology, to forensic science, anthropology. That opportunity for cross-fertilization and interdisciplinary learning and teaching is really amazing.
To me, science is not just forensic science. It's the chemistry, the biology, and the physics, and the molecular biology, and all of the other sciences that are going to be all there in a wonderful building that's going to have all this great lab space for us.
This is a space where the ideas and innovation is going to be limitless. You're not in these different silos now in just a chemistry hall or engineering building. We have this STEM building that signifies the diversity of what the workforce looks like, but that's also giving students that opportunity to be in that space every single day to see, they're having this now image, like this is STEM.
Hello, it sure is exciting to see the great progress of VCU's new STEM building construction. The steel is going up, and of course with it, the vision that we have for what this facility will mean for our students and our faculty, and of course their rich academic experiences. The STEM building will provide really important learning opportunities for nearly every VCU undergraduate student to help make it real with hands-on laboratory experiences in particular. Just imagine, more than 10,000 students will have the opportunity to get access to up to 70 different courses in this great new building every semester. You know, it's here that the VCU College of Humanities and Sciences will continue to deliver an innovative natural and social sciences curriculum that's seamlessly integrated with research, helping to prepare our graduates to better understand and solve new and emerging problems. It's a place where talent is nurtured and foundational laboratory skills are taught and learned, and where our faculty opportunities to mentor and educate needed future leaders in science will happen. We can't wait to invite you to our completed new building in the fall of 2023, which is really not that far away from now. Thank you so much for supporting our mission to provide the very best possible experience for all of our students.